how I went from skinny to little to no muscle mass and fat around the stomach to a lean, aesthetic physique. This transformation not only changed and improved my mindset, but I gained confidence. I was secure in myself. I liked how I looked in the mirror, and my energy levels have increased. Okay, so if you feel like you're stuck at the gym and you're not seeing the results that you would like, this process will help fix that. Not only improve your mindset, but it'll help you physically and then mentally as well. How I went from a skinny body who was insecure with no confidence to a lean, aesthetic physique, gained confidence, and built the right system while improving my mindset all at the same time. So before I implemented this method, I was skinny with some fat and little to no muscle. I struggled with self confidence. I was insecure, struggled talking to girls, and had bad facial acne, which unfortunately messed with my social aspect. And the big thing was I lacked confidence in myself, struggled with bad habits, and had no structure or routine. After I implemented this method, I one built lean muscle while shredding excess body fat, and then I worked on clearing up my skin and appearance and how I carried myself. Gained confidence while not looking for the validation from others and didn't care what people thought about me. And I understood what it's like to be on both sides, which is why I created this system so you can implement this and finally make your dream transformation. So, who this is for? If you're looking to build muscle while dropping excess fat, having more energy, not crashing throughout the day, this is for you. If you're looking to change your mindset and finally gain confidence and feel better about yourself, this is for you. If you hit a plateau in the gym and you feel stuck or lost and while you're trying to eat clean, but you're not seeing any results, this is for you. If you're tired of feeling insecure, having low amounts of energy, getting maybe pushed around, not being able to defend yourself, this is for you. And if you're ready to make a dramatic change finally, not only physically, but mentally, and become the best version of yourself, this is for you. So, who this is not for, if you're expecting that quick fix, the quick results overnight, and very low effort, this is not for you. If you're fine with having a bad diet and feeling always tired or out of it, this is not for you. If you're someone who can't create better habits and finally make a change or stick to a routine consistently, this is not for you. If you're okay with staying where you're at and staying the same, this is not for you. If you're looking for a plan where you work out when you feel like it or when you want to and not building discipline and becoming consistent, this is not for you. Now, here's the truth about building lean muscle. Being too high of body fat will decrease your energy and you won't look as confident in the mirror. I'm telling you, I've been through this, okay? And you just feel insecure, right? And you don't need to spend 2 hours in a gym every single day. I don't know why people continuing to push that in the fitness community, but you don't need to go 6, 7 days a week. You really only need at least 4 to 5 days, and resting is key for growth, okay? And also, you don't need to cut out all your favorite foods. Follow the 80-20 rule, okay? Eat, whole foods, right? Watch your process for 80% of the time. And then 20%, you can enjoy yourself and have, some cheat meals and snacks that, you like to have. Don't worry, I won't let it happen to you. There's no such thing as being unmotivated. That's only for day one. You could develop the discipline and be consistent over time, and anyone can change their mindset. I've been through the exact same thing. And if you're watching this video, you could literally change your life and finally make your dream transformation. You just need to work hard and not quit, okay? Don't give up if you don't see the results right away. Just put your head down and keep going. So if you want that person to be you, I'll show you exactly one, how to build lean muscle in 90 days while not putting on extra fat and also being able to sustain long term. And that is key. Two, how to fix your mindset to not only help you physically, but mentally. And improve other aspects of your life. Three, how to gain confidence and have others respect you and not get pushed around. And four, how to clean up your diet without giving up your favorite foods. And that is actually sustainable. Okay. Being on a super strict diet for months and months is honestly not attainable. So if you lock in Monday through Friday and enjoy yourself, Friday night a little bit and Saturday night, that is going to be the key in the long term. If you don't know me, here's a brief backstory on how I got here. See, when I was in high school, I lacked confidence and I was really skinny while, being an athlete growing up most of my life and playing soccer. And I found the gym at 16 or 17 and wanted to put on muscle to look and feel better while not getting pushed around on the field anymore. Okay, especially being an aggressive player, I wanted to be able to, hold my own out there. And I wasn't the tallest kid. Okay. And I became obsessed with the grind in college and learned over time the right system for me to achieve the best results. And I gained confidence over time and increased my energy. That was really crucial. And my acne started to clear up. I wasn't, shy to walk up to talk with girls, for the most part, right? And noticed that muscle growth, once I found the right system and plan, and actually felt comfortable in my body. So, with my experience in the gym over the years, has made me realize that I want to help others, right? I want to help others, achieve and break the things I had to deal with. And I don't want them to continuing to, lack confidence and be insecure. I want to help them change for the better. That is why I created this plan and it helps people actually gain long-term results. Long-term results. In the following steps, I'll outline the entire process of A to Z, what I did to achieve the results for myself and my clients. So with this method, you'll be able to add size and muscle while looking also lean, having a aesthetic look and physique, and having more energy. So I created the Lean Lab method. Okay, it has 3 stages. Stage one is mindset. I was able to make a change and, feel like not working for the validation of others and becoming proud of the progress that I actually made. Stage two was consistency. This was a tough journey with ups and downs, even, after not seeing results after a while. But I kept going and I never gave up. And the thing is that I learned over time and made the necessary changes to actually become consistent and get stronger. And stage three, growth. Over the years, I learned, more information and I grew as a person to help me become successful with, the right plan and system in place. And fair warning, it didn't happen overnight, but I kept going and put my head down and worked hard and didn't give up. Now, let me show you how I optimize each stage of the system so you could take your physique and mindset to the highest level possible. So first is mindset. You need that belief that anything you put your mind to, it's possible. Okay. And you need to change your bad habits. And, one of the pictures on the right, I, was smoking weed from time to time, helping with my anxiety and stress. And, you know, when I was, struggling with school and things like that. And I thought, it was benefiting me, right? But it just was just a bad habit and I just needed to quit and I was able to control and stop. And I believed I quit like 9 months ago or so I haven't done it since. And also always going out drinking, like I still drink from time to time and I still enjoy myself, don't get me wrong, because that's the key to you still be able to enjoy your lifestyle, but don't abuse it, right? Don't make it a bad habit doing all the time and just getting absolutely wasted all the time. So you want to make sure that you everything in moderation, right? And if you don't give up, you will see your dream transformation. A strong body comes with the right attitude and mental state. Just because it's physical activity and getting in shape doesn't mean that your mental could be bad. Your mental has to be in the right mindset. Next is consistency. So trust the process and fall in love with the journey. that is exactly what I'm doing with my coaching business and my fitness journey as well. And if you don't see the results you want in the beginning, don't quit. Don't be hard on yourself. I know it's not easy. I know we're all hard on ourselves because we expect more of ourselves, but just keep going and become disciplined and go all in. I'm telling you, if you enjoy the small wins along the way, it will make your success way more benefiting for you and much more, you'll be much more happier in the long run. And focus on building off momentum and remember your why. Remember why you started. You might have been super overweight, insecure, really skinny, tired of people picking on you. You want to be able to defend yourself. Remember why you started, okay? And lastly, growth. Become 1% better every day and just enjoy the journey. And this is crucial. Learn from your mistakes. I had, mistakes and struggles and didn't know what was going on, and I learned from them. And I figured out, what worked best for my current situation. Some of our bodies, some of our, different aspects are much different, and we need to create, or tailor them to our own selves. And remember where you started and how far you come. Okay. And this is a big thing. Don't compare your journey to others. I struggled with that with my fitness journey in sports, in my coaching business. Okay. If I'm struggling and I see other people, further along, I'm like, what am I doing? Right. So everyone's progress timeline will be different. If you start stacking those small wins and continue to see progress each day, 1% better every day, you will see success in the long run. Don't let others, you know, push you away, or just because they're doing better doesn't mean you're not going to become successful yourself. Let's go over macros. Okay, let's go over the breakdown. Macronutrients make up of three nutrients: carbs, fats, and protein. And the body requires these in order to function, have energy and grow. Okay. And like I stated earlier in this video, follow the 80-20 rule. Focus on 80% healthy foods and 20% for the sweets that you enjoy and the cheat meals. Okay. Carbs will be 4 calories per gram, protein will be 4 calories per gram, and then fats will be 9 calories per gram. So that is for, you're calculating your macros. And tracking macros allows you to hit your specific goals of fat loss, muscle gain, or overall athletic performance. And in my program, Elevate You, I will go over the macro breakdown. We'll calculate your macros for you and teach you how to do it so you could do it on your own after the program. Believe in yourself that you never thought was possible, okay? You will feel comfortable in your clothes, okay? And feel confident. Looking jack not only will help others respect you, but girls will attract. You don't have to chase anymore. I've been through that, okay? Don't chase, attract. And you will feel better, not only physically, but mentally as well. Energy levels will be increased and you'll be able to defend yourself if needed, and other people will finally respect you. So, growing your faith and becoming closer to God. This is a big thing for me going in, especially in 2026 in the last year. And, thank God daily, okay? Read the Bible. I started opening up my Bible more, and it's really opened up my eyes, okay? Starting reading the Bible first thing in the morning has really helped me in my journey. Go to church on Sunday. Become a better person and be genuine. And don't be afraid to talk with God. Open up to Him. Talk about your struggles, your problems, what you're going through, and He will help you, guide you, and He has a plan. And learn, how to pray before bed every night, okay? It just makes you calm you down right before bed. And realize without God, you may not achieve the things in your life. I'm not saying every little thing because was God, okay? But your faith is important, and it not only will help, your mindset and your well-being, but having a relationship, with God will help you push you through your tough times and be able to, push through, and you will be successful in the long term if you just put your head down and never give up. Now that you understand how exactly this process works, I have an offer for you. If you're, no quit attitude, a very hard worker, a great work ethic, and you're resilient and are ready to, make a change and become, the best version of yourself and also become confident, respected, strong, and overall a well liked individual. People will respect you. Okay. I have an offer for you. If you're looking to gain 15 pounds of lean muscle, create better habits, finally gain confidence and fix your mindset using the lean lab method while, not giving up your social life. Okay. We all want our social life and be able to enjoy ourselves. I personally want to work with you. So if you're interested in learning more about Elevate You, my one-on-one coaching program, just click the Calendly link in the description and book a one on one call with me. We'll go over my pillars. We'll go over your goals, your challenges, how I can help you personally, and also to see if you're a good fit. Okay. I want to physically work with you to help achieve your goals and get you to the best version of yourself possible. Here's some, testimonials, some, client wins, currently or in the past. And my past client, Austin, on the left, he came to me, struggling to, drop weight. And, he gained that weight after, in college. And, after college, he wanted to, finally lose that weight. And we not only dropped, weight, but we also burned body fat and he also put on lean muscle. And he was able to finally build consistency, starting, to clean up his diet and become more confident again and started playing soccer as well. Started to pick that up again from when he played soccer in colleges before. So he's able to get back into his old habits and routine. And then my client Steve on the right, he came to me and he wanted to, be able to defend himself, right? And maybe defend his, future partner and, put on muscle mass. He wanted to, get stronger, not only in the gym, but also put on more muscle mass while not putting on excess fat. Okay. So we wanted to stay lean and he was able to add 10 pounds of lean muscle. And that was in 3 months. And he wanted to also, have, a clean diet, but eat more. And we increased his calories and he was still able to not only get stronger, but not, stay within a good body fat percent range. Okay. So he was able to stay lean while putting on muscle mass, which is good. And some other client wins we have here. So one of my clients, he was, losing about 4 pounds so far, and he was aiming to lose around 1 pound a week. And that was his goal. And he was continuing to lose weight and averaging 1 pound per week. And that was just only in the first or second month. And also, another thing was one of my clients here really struggled with his diet. And he came to me saying that I need to clean up my nutrition. I don't know what to eat. And I helped create him a nutrition plan and helped with the grocery list and meal prep. And he was having, lean meats and veggies. And a big thing was that he struggled with unnecessary snacking. I used to struggle with late night snacking myself, and it's tough, right? And that was Ten himself doing. And he said that he stopped doing that and fixed that issue. And lastly, another one of my clients is he finally went to the gym consistently and it didn't feel like a chore, right? It didn't feel like a dread, just something that was actually part of his day and his routine. So when you finally build that discipline consistency, okay, everyone says, how do you have the motivation? Motivation is just for day one. Once you continue to go and build that discipline and consistent and have the right system in place, you will feel like it's not a chore and you will start seeing results. So I'm excited to book a call with you. If you're interested in Elevate You, would love to talk and see if I could help you out. Looking forward to possibly seeing you in Elevate You. Peace out.